This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Thanks for joining us. New this morning, Portland police shot and killed a suspect overnight. It happened just after midnight when officers responded to reports of a man and woman fighting in the area of Southeast 148th Avenue and Clinton Street. When they tried to arrest the man, police say he shot at them and one of the officers returned fire. The suspect, who has not been identified, died at the scene. This is an ongoing investigation, and anyone with further information is asked to contact Portland Police.
And if you're just getting up, you likely did not feel a couple of earthquakes overnight. Just after 1:30, a magnitude 2.9 quake hit, centered in Aloha. One of our coworkers felt it, telling us it only lasted a few seconds. About 40 minutes later, a magnitude 4.0 quake hit off the Oregon coast. Don't worry, there was no threat of a tsunami from this one. I'm Tim Gordon alongside Christelle Kumwe. Good to be with you this morning. Mother Nature is about to hit us with a heat wave, and it starts today.
Let's check in with Chris McGinnis with a quick look at the forecast.
Yeah, guys, you're right. 7 days of 90-degree or better. Yes, it's possible we hit 100 at some point this week. I'll show you the 7-day in a second. But basically 7 or 8 days of 90-degree heat starts today. This morning, we are waking up to some cloud cover here, as you can see on our Wells Fargo sky camera. But that said, we're already poking some holes in that cloud cover, right? Friday was a really cloudy day until early afternoon. Saturday was a cloudy day until about midday. Today, the clouds will burn off much, much sooner. We are 60 degrees at PDX. It's 56 in King City. And the big perspective across the state, Baker City, big warm up from last hour, now into the upper 50s. You will be on your way to the highs near 90 this afternoon. And here in the west side of the state, once the cloud cover burns off, we're going to warm quickly. I've got us up to near 80 degrees by lunchtime and in the lower 90s this afternoon. And it gets hotter from there, guys. We'll check out the 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chris. We'll see you then. Well, with temperatures rising across the Pacific Northwest, Pacific Power is prepared for more strain on the grid from both warmer temperatures and increased customer needs. People can take steps to manage their energy use this summer and avoid a surprise on the next bill as well. Here are a few easy tips for you. You can keep your curtains and blinds closed during the day. That really helps the house stay cooler. Open windows during cooler evening hours, and also operate the clothes dryer and dishwasher just at night. That also helps. And if you have air conditioning, experts say to set it at 78 degrees or higher when you're away from home.
Some food cart owners are doing what they can to keep their employees and customers safe from warmer temperatures. Some are already announcing plans to temporarily close up shop next week.
Being in a food cart, we are kind of open to the elements, whether it be cold or heat.
As we expect temperatures to hit triple digits come Monday, Rico Loverde is planning ahead.
Anything over 95, we're going to be closed.
He's the chef and owner of Monster Smash Burgers food cart on Southeast Stark.
Anything over 95, at least our particular cart, can't really handle it. It's one, the fridges can't keep up, and then the food becomes unsafe to serve.
The heat is also dangerous for the staff.
It's about 20 to 30 degrees hotter inside there, and it's just not safe. It's too hard on the crew.
The business is usually open 6 days a week, but Rico says they'll likely be closed most of next week.
Wasn't expecting this to happen, so it's going to be a bit of a hit financially, but we got to be safe.
Other food carts, including MF Tasty on North Williams, also plan to close.
There have been times in the past where we were less established and we're like, I cannot miss this sales. Like, I have to at least try. And I would come in and like my spice jars were melted and my brain just turned to jello.
Eric Gittenstein runs the food cart with his wife. He says closing a business unexpectedly like this can hurt the bottom line.
Because you still have to pay your employees, you're not making any sales. Food business is a business that has like really thin margins, so like any kind of error can definitely affect like what you take home or whether you're able to pay your bills at the end of the month.
That's why many of these food carts hope people will stop by before the heat forces them to shut down.
There's a business that you've been wanting to try and maybe like you just haven't found the motivation to show up, like this is the weekend to show up. Like I promise you those owners and employees will thank you so much more for helping them make the money while they can before they're forced to be closed.
But as temperatures rise, they're all about safety.
Whether it's being safe for serving food to the public and having it at the right temperatures, or my guys' safety and well-being.
While some food cart owners plan to temporarily close next week, others will change their hours of operation. The owner at JoJo PDX on Southeast Powell Boulevard says they'll likely only be serving lunch for a few days next week.
Well, people who live and work in Portland's Hillsdale neighborhood are concerned about an upcoming PBOT project. In part, they say they fear it will negatively impact the area's traffic patterns and ultimately hurt local businesses. As Blair Best explains, some of these folks are now asking for a 3-year delay.
Less people will come in and our foot traffic goes down more.
Along Southwest Capitol Highway is the Hillsdale Business District, home to more than 90 businesses, the majority of them locally owned.
This is a step backwards, not a step forward for small businesses.
Jason Crump opened Portland Camera Service at the start of the pandemic. He's one of the several business owners on this strip asking PBOT to delay the Rose Lane project for another 3 years.
Let everyone get their feet firmly underneath them and then try some shenanigans like this out front.
A lot of the businesses in this area are struggling still based on COVID, and we're all in reserves.
At Paloma Clothing Market, sales have only returned to about 70% of what they were during pre-pandemic years.
We don't need anything else disrupting our businesses around here.
I'm adamantly against it.
Sally Greer lives in Hillsdale's Park Hill neighborhood. She and others fear the bus lanes will divert traffic into surrounding neighborhoods.
They will divert onto these streets and then go around Hillsdale and avoiding the business district entirely. It's very frustrating.
We don't have any anticipation of any negative impact to businesses whatsoever.
In 2018, Portland City Council approved a set of PBOT projects called Rose Lanes to get buses and streetcars out of traffic and into their own lanes, resulting in faster public transit travel times, along with meeting the city's climate goals.
In order for us to get people to move to more climate-friendly transportation, we got to make that climate-friendly transportation as appealing as possible.
Hannah Schaefer at PBOT says these projects focus on highly trafficked areas, like the intersection of Southwest Sunset and Capitol Highway in Hillsdale.
And it's kind of a gateway for a lot of the buses coming through Southwest Portland.
During the evening commute, this project is expected to save between 1 and 2 minutes per bus trip. For those who ride the bus twice a day, 5 days a week, that can add up to saving about 20 minutes per week.
Over the course of a year, that can add up really quick.
And this isn't the first Rose Lane project in the city. Over on Southeast Hawthorne and 38th Avenue, a bus-only lane was added about a year ago.
I don't really think it's affected us too much.
The lane is right in front of Pepino's Fresh Mexican Grill.
I don't think the bus lanes has that affected our business, like by us losing customers because of the bus lane.
As for businesses in Hillsdale, PBOT promises to fix any issues that may come up. Until then, they're greenlighting the project.
So we will not be postponing this project. We are set to move forward with installation.
All right, that installation will start later this summer. And we also reached out to Commissioner Hardesty about this, and she says that she is committed to making sure that local businesses aren't hurt by those traffic changes.
Yeah. Well, in just 2 minutes, a Portland woman is swimming several miles of the river, Willamette River, for a greater good. Why she hopes this swim will encourage more people to join.